Hi everybody, welcome back to Perfume. I'm Emily. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. I would really appreciate it. I feel like 9 out of 10 people who watch my vids aren't subscribed, so please help a sister out. That would be awesome. I have this long overdue haul video that I've been meaning to film, and I've got all these boxes sitting out on my table just waiting because I didn't want to forget which ones I hadn't covered yet. So I'm going to go through my haul. I think I procrastinated on doing this for so long because I bought so many at once. I got kind of overwhelmed and was like, it's just too many, but I'm going to go through. So I'll start with the celebrity fragrances I picked up. First I have this Rio Glow by JLo. I like JLo's Glow. Miami Glow, I'm sort of on the fence about. I think it's alright. It's not bad. It's got great longevity. This has a really nice scent. It's very fruity, very light, very good for summer, but very, very low longevity, like an hour or less. So it's one of those that's kind of like a body spray. If you buy it, expect it to smell good for a little while, but have about the lifespan of a body spray. A cute bottle though. Rio Glow by JLo. It smells like apple, fruits, very fruity, kind of crisp and light, but yeah, doesn't last. Another celebrity perfume that I picked up was on the recommendation of Rhonda Larice, and it's a favorite of hers. This one also has, this is Tempting Paradise by Sofia Vergara, and this one also has pretty poor longevity, but I really like the scent, so I just douse myself in it, like douse my clothes usually, and enjoy it for an hour, maybe an hour and a half before it fades away. So I'd say this perfume is not a commitment, but it does smell wonderful. It's really delicious smelling. It's like tropical flowers and fruits. I'm drinking a cocktail that's very fruity and light, coconut and tropical flowers. I'll put the notes up here. I'm not going to cover them. But yeah, I really like this one, although the longevity is also very poor. It's a little better than that Rio Glow, and I've been kind of reusing it a lot, so you can see I've already made a dent in it, because it's not a commitment. You just put it on and then you can put something else on in an hour and a half or so. But yeah, Sofia Vergara, Tempting Paradise, very delicious, and low longevity. And then I got another celebrity fragrance from Britney Spears, one of my favorites. This is Britney's Believe. It's her patchouli and passion fruit forward fragrance, and I really like it. I'm a fan of patchouli. I generally know it's kind of a polarizing note. Some people don't like it, but usually I enjoy it in fragrance, and I think it's well done in this as well. It's just the passion fruit balances out really nicely. It's supposedly for warmer weather, but I think it could work well in the fall too. It's got decent longevity. I think patchouli makes things last for a while. So I'd say, 4 or 5 hours on this one. And it's just a really nice scent, but you gotta like patchouli. And if you like patchouli balanced with passion fruit, this is a nice one. Or maybe guava. I think it's guava, sorry. Yeah, I'll put the notes up here. The balancing of the two is just well done. So I usually like Britney's, and this was actually a recommendation of Sarah Mays. So thanks, Sarah. Let's Believe by Britney Spears. And then I picked up my first Elizabeth and James fragrance, and I purchased 2 samples of this, and I love them, so I bought the bottles right away. But they're more fall or winter fragrances usually, so I haven't been wearing them yet, but I'm excited when it gets cooler to use these more. Oops, sorry. So yeah, the bottle or the box, and then they like, I guess the Olsen twins who designed this brand like smokers, so everything looks like a cigarette case in a way. But it's a cool bottle. They're all similar to this in this line, and it smells really good. It's got tobacco and cedar and honeysuckle, and they're just nicely balanced. Yeah, I really like this one. Let's put it in the box. The tobacco is well balanced with the honeysuckle. It's kind of a sweet flower, and then that tobacco scent just makes for like kind of an intoxicating mixture. Yeah, so this is Amethyst by Elizabeth and James. I like it. I like it a lot. I give this high marks. Amethyst. And then I also picked up this sample of the vanilla bourbon, and I love this one too. It's really, really good. I'm spraying on the card. I actually haven't unboxed it yet. I have it still wrapped up. I don't think I'm gonna do it here because I'm gonna go through this sample first before I unbox it. But it's the exact same box or bottle as this one, just in like a brown color. And the scent, again, it has like a kind of tobacco-esque vibe to it, but it's actually tuberose, vanilla, bourbon, and oak wood. So it's kind of a woody, tuberose scent. Yeah, makes me want to try the other ones. I haven't heard a lot of real positive feedback about the more popular ones. I think the black and the white bottles. But these two, I'd never really heard anything about, and I'm super glad that I picked them up because they smell delicious, and they're going to be well worn in the fall. And I think the longevity is decent. Yeah, like 4 or 5 hours on these, so not bad. Vanilla bourbon, oak moss. Thank you, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, for these. Oh, very good. Good stuff. Also, on the recommendation of Demi Rollins, picked up another kind of winter perfume that I bought a bunch of winter perfumes in the summer, so I'm gonna wait until it gets cold to really get a good feel for these. But out of the bottle, generally, this is a nice fragrance. Midnight Shimmer by Michael Kors. And here's the bottle. Cool. Yeah, this is interesting. Let's see. Definitely a winter fragrance. It's got some earthiness. I'm not even sure what's in this, but I'll put the notes up here so you can see. Yeah, it's nice. It's just, it may be a little similar. Maybe I'm still smelling the Nirvana series, but I don't even know. I think I need coffee to clear my nose out now. I can't really smell it very well. Oh, maybe I'll come back to it. It's good. Oh my god, I'm running out of steam in this haul already. Weebay. Okay. Next I got, this one I have worn a little more. This is an Elie Saab Le Perfume in white. And it is a kind of fruity, floral, patchouli, sweet. It reminds me a bit of Armaf's Club de Nuit, the regular one that's a dupe for the Coco Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. But it's more like red berries in the opening. It's got kind of a honey vibe. It's one of those that you can tell it's got like fruit and a little patchouli in the base and florals, and it's just really well blended. I really like this. It got high marks, and I'd never heard of anybody talking about it, but I'm glad I picked it up. It's really lovely. That's Elie Saab Le Perfume in white. Yeah. And I'll put the notes up here you can see those. I get just a nice, well-balanced kind of, almost, I don't think honey is in it, but it almost has like a honey sweetness, but not overly sweet, with the fruit and the flowers and the base notes. Lovely. I like that one. And that came in a box. I don't know where I put the box. Anyway. Next, I picked up another fall fragrance that was recommended by Demi Rollins and other people. Again, also, this is the Agent Provocateur Fatale Intense. It's an inexpensive fragrance and it smells awesome. I love this. It's very intoxicating. It's got like a chili note in it. Yeah, it's really good. I'm excited to rock this when it gets cooler too. Spray it. Spray it on this pillow. So much perfume. It's just very unique. It's like sexy and interesting. Yeah, it's sexy. I like it. Agent Provocateur Fatale Intense. That's good. Got a few more. They are I replaced my B Balenciaga Skin tea scent that Rondell Luis recommended. It's a very good longevity. It's a nice tea scent. It's kind of unisex. Yeah, really like this B Balenciaga Skin. I can't find it in a large bottle though. I actually was going to try and purchase the full size, but I could only find a little travel size. I don't know why. But this is a good one, so I picked that up again. Then I had a recommendation from Mila LeBlanc, which is the Montal Paris Moukalat EDP. And this is my first Montal, and she just raves about this fragrance. And it is like what she describes. It's kind of a plastic, it's like a strawberry, but like a synthetic-y strawberry, and like kind of a plasticky smell. Like, it's very unique, kind of strange, but not bad. She really loves it. And I just think it's really interesting. I feel like in the cooler weather, I probably have a little bit more fondness for it. I don't know if it's working so well in the summer, but yeah, it's my goodness, this perfume. Yeah, that plasticky smell is just, it's kind of crazy. It reminds you of like being a little kid playing with plastic toys that are raspberry or strawberry scented somehow. It's cool. It's interesting. Moukalat by Montal Paris. Very unique. And what else? Oh, I picked up this 4711 Remix Cologne Limited Edition. And this is pretty similar. I also had a 4711 Blood Orange and Basil, and a friend of mine absconded with it, so I don't have it anymore. But this one is similar enough. It's just a little bit more, got a little bit more complexity. It's not just blood orange and basil, but there is a lot of orange in it, and there is some herb. So I would say I didn't really need to have both of those in my collection, and I kind of like this one a little more, I guess, just because it's maybe leaning a little bit more feminine than the blood orange and basil, which was pretty unisex. So yeah, this is the 4711 Remix Cologne. It's really light, good for summer, low longevity, probably 2 hours maybe, but just a nice light orangey summer fragrance. And that's the Remix Cologne Limited Edition by 4711. Oh man, so many. So I've been meaning to get this for a while. This is the Stella McCartney Stella, the Eau de Perfume, and this was a recommendation of Angel Lately out of Kenya. She loves this, and I love it too. Oh, it's so delicious. It's probably my first or second favorite rose fragrance now. It's just like a juicy, delicious rose with some orange. It's really nice. Yeah, Stella McCartney. Lovely orangey rose fragrance. It's a good addition to my collection. I picked up Nest's Sun-Kissed Hibiscus, and this, I like it. It's a little bit disappointing. It's not bad. It's actually, it's really nice out of the bottle. It's a coconut forward, kind of tropical flower, coconut scent, very summery, kind of beachy. I think my issue with it is that to me there's like a corn smell as it dries down that I'm not super fond of. I don't know if anybody else gets that, and if you have this, if you notice that, or maybe it's just my nose. But it is a nice fragrance. I don't think I would buy the full bottle of it, but I'm glad that I have this one. Nest has such pretty bottles. So that is Sun-Kissed Hibiscus by Nest. That's a good one. Also picked up a couple of minis. This is the Amo Ferragamo, also a very good, like people always were describing this as orange creamsicle, and I get that, but it's a little bit spicy too. So it's like orange creamsicle with some spice. Yeah, it's really good. It's going to be great for the fall or for the transition. It's got pretty decent longevity. I'd say about 4 or 5 hours. And it definitely is kind of orange creamsicle vibe with a little, like maybe a cinnamon or something. I don't know if that's in this. I'll put the notes up here. But yeah, Amo Ferragamo. It's well liked. I'm glad I got this. And see how long it takes me to go through this mini if I decide to get a full bottle of it. So, yeah. I also picked up a mini of Vanitas by Versace. This is a Demi Rawlings recommendation, and I really like this. I actually picked up both the EDP and the EDT as samples. And the EDP has a lime note. I like it, but I really liked the EDT. So I purchased, after I got the samples, I purchased this mini, and as soon as I got the mini, I was like, I like this enough, I'm gonna get the full bottle. So I've been actually trying to go through this mini so I can open my full bottle of Vanitas and have it to spray on, because it's a light enough fragrance that it kind of needs a sprayer. You know, you can put this on, but it's just a little cumbersome to use the dabber. So I'm excited to get through this. I'm actually like halfway through, you can see already. So I can open up my spray bottle, my full size. And yeah, this is like freesia, tea, and rose forward. It's a light. I think freesia, when I describe fragrances as intoxicating, a lot of times I find freesia in the notes. And I think maybe that's something that I associate with kind of an intoxicating smell or fragrance. And I also love tea. I love rose. I don't get a lot of the rose. I think it's pretty well balanced with the tea and the freesia. It doesn't smell like intensely like any of those, but those are the prominent notes, and I think they're well blended and they're just really nice and light. So this actually is one I've been wearing just a lot. It's also not a long commitment. I mean, maybe once I get the spray bottle, it'll last a little longer. I can put a little more on, but I'd say it lasts about 2 to 3 hours. It's a good light summer, kind of easy reach, not offensive, very pretty. I love tea fragrances, but it's not heavy on the tea. It's sort of well balanced between the tea and the florals. So Vanitas by Versace is actually probably now my favorite Versace, and I think I'm gonna do Versace review series like I did with my Guerlains. And my Guerlains that I would add to this video, I just did so many Guerlain videos. I did one of each of all the ones that I own and a full Guerlain set. So while I haven't actually covered them in a haul video, I got a Prelone Day, I got 2 different Mitsuuko, the EDT and the EDP. I got Vol de Nuit, and I picked up Insolence. So all 4 of those fragrances would be in this haul video. I hadn't just done so much focus on Guerlain, and yeah, check those out. Just posted all of that. But yeah, there's that. Okay, last 2 I'll just go through these 3 minis. These are, well, this one is interesting. This is like Fendi. I've never seen a Fendi fragrance, L'Acqua Rosa. And I'm gonna say, I don't know how I feel about this until the winter. I feel like this is definitely a cold weather fragrance. To me, honestly, right now it smells like cherry cough syrup. When I tried it at first, I was like, I don't know, but maybe in the cold weather it won't do that, or it won't be so cough syrupy. I don't know. Yeah, this is little Fendi. It's so cute. It says Fendi L'Acqua Rosa. So it's a cute bottle, cute mini, but definitely a winter fragrance. And my initial thoughts are cough medicine, not necessarily something I would reach for unless somehow I really like it in the cold weather. We'll see. I also picked up an Elie Saab Essence number 3 Ambre, and this is also a very cold weather type fragrance. So another one. Oh, this light. Sorry. There we go. Yeah, it's amber, but it's sort of masculine, maybe unisex. I don't know. It's interesting. It's definitely a weird bottle. It has like a very big opening, so I'll be careful not to spill it. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is definitely a winter fragrance. I'm gonna try it on, but I'm not sure if it's my speed, really. I don't know how I feel about amber. I don't have a lot of amber fragrances, and I don't have a big opinion on them. I think that Michael Kors has amber. I don't know. Yeah, this is okay. This is Elie Saab Essence number 3 Amber. Might be kind of hard to find too. It's just kind of like a spicy, I don't know, it's hard to describe. Yeah, it's alright. Not bad. And then lastly, I got this mini of the YSL Cinema, because I had never heard of this fragrance, and I was like, oh, this is interesting, a little mini. I like getting minis when I don't know if I like the fragrance, just to test them out. And I actually like this one. It's got like, yeah, this one is nice. YSL Cinema. I'll put the notes up here. But it's got kind of a light, like cozy, not, I can tell there's a little vanilla in it, but it's not super vanilla forward. It's a little spicy, some sort of indistinct florals, but it's just got kind of a nice composition, a nice warmth. I'd say this is probably a really good fall fragrance, so I'm excited to try it out again in the fall. And the last one that I hauled, but I'm not going to open it. I think I might do a video just for it because it is my first Chanel and it is my first like bona fide cologne, and I've been wanting this forever. Haven't opened it yet, but I'm going to do another video with this Platinum Egoiste Chanel and review it separately, so stay tuned. So that's it. Yeah, I had a huge haul. Been putting off, but finally got it done. Thanks for tuning in. Again, please subscribe if you haven't, and have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye bye. Okay. I just wanted to circle back to this Michael Kors Midnight Shimmer because I kind of bulked on it during my first haul go around. Hopefully I can splice it into the middle, but I might just have to add it to the end. This is a nice fragrance. I just haven't gotten a chance to give it a proper wear because it's so warm, and this is definitely a cooler weather fragrance, but it's a really interesting note profile. It's a very unique scent. Gets very high marks on Fragrantica, and it does smell really good. Yeah, I'm excited when it gets cool, we can wear our cool weather fragrances finally. The top notes are quince, freesia, and jasmine. And the middle notes are vanilla, amberwood, and white woods, and it is primarily a woody vanilla scent. And then the base has musk, moss, and Peru balsam. I wasn't sure what Peru Balsam was, but apparently it's a resin, and they say it has an intense, woody, coniferous, aromatic, ambery fragrance to it. So it doesn't have amber in the perfume, but it has this Peru Balsam, which is kind of an ambery scent. So yeah, this is a nice, really nice, unique fall or winter fragrance. So yeah, just want to give it some due because it is a good one. So thanks. Bye-bye.